Greetings, my fellow subscribers. Now, tonight, I want to talk about Metal Gear Survive. I know this is the third video I'm talking about this game. My first one was my conundrum video, whether I was going to get the game. My second video was my initial thoughts, just like after, a couple of weeks after the game was released, and saying that I enjoy it. And to this day, after nearly a year of owning it, I do enjoy it. I still play it every day, but I'm not giving a review on this game. And I just want to state, for the record, I am not going to be defending Konami, okay? I am still on the fuck Konami train. I am. I'm defending a video game. Now, not long after Metal Gear Survive was released, the game was destroyed by video game reviewers. There are people I've been watching for years, like Jim Sterling, Angry Joe, for example. And I just want to use those two for example. Those two have just said the same thing about Metal Gear Survive, that it's just about putting fences down and poking the Wanderers with sticks. Now, I've been playing Metal Gear since I was 9 years old. So as a fan, it offends me that they said that. Because that is far. It's not, you don't just do that. Guys, you don't just do that. You don't just put fences down and poke at Wanderers with sticks. No. Now, you start off with a pole, yes. Because at the start, in survival games, you start off with basics. And you have to build up, okay? And like with Mother Base, Base Camp, I mean, I call it Mother Base. A lot of people will say, you don't you call it Mother Base. Because it's not Mother Base. But to me, it is. Now, they also complain about saying, oh, that your character's got no stamina, that you can't sprint. You're always going to be hungry, you're always going to be thirsty. And once again, at the start, yes. Okay, you have to build him up. You have to build your character up. Whether your character's a male, whether it's female, you have to build your character up. You level your character up. Okay? And from what you do go through the game is that when you take out Wanderers, you harvest their Kuban energy, and that you can use that to level yourself up. You can acquire, you can level yourself up, get skills, you can up your health, up your stamina. Okay? You can level up your character up to what? To level 69. Okay? Really high levels. So as you build up your stamina and your health, you can sprint for much longer. Okay? Also, the other complaint is that you have to constantly go out and find food and water. And once again, at the start, yes, you do. But as you go through the game, you find resources, you go through the story, you then get the ability to build farms. So you can grow vegetables, tomatoes, corn, potatoes, onions. Okay? So then you won't have to constantly go out finding and foraging and hunting for food. You also can create water tanks. You start off with tanks that give you dirty water, but as you progress, you can clean it. And also you can drink the dirty water. Chances are, yes, it can make you sick. But if you just drink one from time to time, you won't. But if you just down, 3 bottles, you will make your character sick. So at a certain point in the game, you'll be able to clean dirty water, and then you can build water tanks that give you clean water. You can build cages for animals, so you can get animals. You can get sheep, goats, wild dogs, wolves, donkeys, zebras. Hell, You can build bear cages. And once you captured these animals, if you build these cages, you can capture these animals. They'll be in their cages, and you can get meat from them. With goats and sheep, you can get milk. So you don't have to go out and find food. You can just go to Mother Base. After a certain amount of time, your animals will give you food and milk. So, as I said, it offends me when they just say it's just doing one thing. Because it's not just that, people. It's not just that, guys. You can create an arsenal, handguns, machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, grenades, Molotov cocktails, hell, even machine gun turrets that you don't even physically use yourself. It uses sensor units. You build these automatic turrets, you plant them, and if there's a wanderer in close proximity, it will shoot them. You don't touch it. It just scans. If it sees it, if it's in close proximity, it takes out the wanderers. I just feel that these guys never actually properly played the game. That they started it, got bored, and turned it off. And then they never actually properly progressed. Yes, it's a game that we never asked for. Like, Metal Gear has always been about tactical espionage action, tactical espionage operations. Like Metal Gear Rising, that was neither of those. That was a hack and slash game. So, for anyone, it's not just those two, but it's for anyone out there who thinks that this game is just really about one thing. It's not. As a fan, as I've said, it offends me. If you actually properly play it, you actually can have fun. I really enjoy Metal Gear Survive. It's not my favorite in the franchise, far from it, but I enjoy it. Just don't say it's all about one thing, because it's not. It's much more than that.